Hello again, I'm Dr. Herman and welcome back for another video here at hopeforyourcancer.com. And hopefully you're sharing this with any family or friends or anybody. If you see anything that you are really interested in here on this website, as I sure hope you are, because I know that I am, you are sharing this with people across the world. Anybody you know deserves to know this information. Everybody you know and don't know. So sending these links to these videos out through the internet, through Facebook, or through your emails is a great way that you can help benefit another person out there who you don't even know to benefit from the information that I'm sharing with you. Let's look at this recent news, and this has been all over the internet, and one of the sites that I'm sharing this information with you from is from New York Daily News, which is a well-known newspaper. It's on Yahoo, it's all around out there right now. And it shows here, the title says of this article, "Chemotherapy can backfire and make cancer worse by triggering tumor growth." That's pretty scary. And you see here I put the article link here, but if you just type in New York Daily News and just put in cancer backfire or chemotherapy backfires or cancer worse, you can just put those key terms in. Scientists found that healthy cells damaged by chemo secreted more of a protein called WNT16B, which boosts cancer cell survival. Healthy cells have a protein, and when the chemotherapy mixes with, let's say, with that protein is secreted and actually boosts cancer cell survival. Chemo is supposed to be the answer. This increase in WNT16B was completely unexpected, and this is said by the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center. Long considered the most effective cancer-fighting treatment, and I don't know why from the research that I'm seeing out there, and there's a lot that I've shared with you in other videos here on the side effects and really what's been going on. And there are certain textbooks that I have, one called Questioning Chemotherapy by Ralph Moss, another one, Cancer Industry by Ralph Moss, and there's oncology textbooks that are showing what these side effects of chemo are, even though that's the standard of approach for fighting your war on cancer. But they said here, long considered the most effective cancer-fighting treatment, chemotherapy may actually make cancer worse, according to a shocking new study. And there's been research showing things about chemo since the 40s. So I don't know if I would really call this a shocking new study, but let's use the verbiage that they're stating in this article. The extremely aggressive therapy, which kills both cancerous and healthy cells indiscriminately, can cause healthy cells to secrete a protein that sustains tumor growth and resistance to further treatment. Researchers in the United States made the completely unexpected finding while seeking to explain why cancer cells are so resilient inside the human body when they're easy to kill in the lab. They tested the effects of a type of chemotherapy on tissue collected from men with prostate cancer and found evidence of DNA damage in healthy cells after treatment. Chemotherapy works by inhibiting reproduction of fast-dividing cells, such as those found in tumors. Let's be careful of what we understand here. It can work against these rapidly replicating cells. That's why somebody's hair can fall out following chemotherapy treatments. What you may not hear if you're going through chemo, or your family or friends are going through chemo, is that chemotherapy does not work against non-rapidly replicating cells, which are known as circulating tumor cells, or CTCs. So when circulating tumor cells, which exist in every human being on this planet without a diagnosis of cancer or with a diagnosis of cancer, when these chemotherapy drugs, chemotoxic drugs, are given to people, they work against rapidly replicating, but they can do nothing for non-rapidly replicating circulating tumor cells. The scientists found that healthy cells are damaged by chemotherapy, secreted more of this protein, WNT16B, which boosts cancer cell survival. The increase, quote unquote, the increase in WNT16B was completely unexpected, study co-author Peter Nelson of the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center in Seattle told this group. The protein was taken up by tumor cells neighboring the damaged cells. WNT16B, when secreted, would interact with nearby tumor cells and cause them to grow, invade, and importantly, resist subsequent chemotoxic chemotherapy. In cancer treatment, tumors often respond well initially, followed by rapid regrowth and then resistance to further chemotherapy. Rates of tumor cell reproduction has been shown to accelerate between treatments. You know, let's understand, if you're choosing, before I get to the rest of the information that this article presented on the internet, when you're going through, if you choose to, you've preyed on and not just scared into by your doctor, you've got to be able to make a wiser decision. So if you're choosing to do chemotherapy as a chemotoxic drug treatment to try to kill these tumors, and sometimes it's necessary. I'm not against it. You've got to understand what is available for you out there. That's all I'm trying to get at here. Is that when chemo is given to a person with a very rapidly progressing cancer, and it gives the doctors and the person suffering the cancer a time to help the cancer slow down, while you can do other things to help influence healthy immune system function, which is the only thing in your body and anything out there in this world that can actually fight the cancer. Now, okay, some people go through chemo, some people go through radiation, and there are some people who come out as survivors on the other side. Maybe they live another 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and there are those lucky, select few individuals. That is not the mass majority of people. And look at the statistics that are out there, and I've posted some on this website already, so there's lots of videos up here for you to learn from. But the thing is, you've got to understand, when you go through chemotherapy, they can't continuously give it to you every day for a year. They've got to take a break in between chemotoxic drug sections. They can't give it to you every day like you're taking a vitamin. They can't. Why? Because it will kill you. As it may, in some people's instances, maybe it will do that anyway, unfortunately, but they can't give it every day. They always have to give a gap in between, and this can cause rapid reproduction of rapid growth of these cancer cells. So you've got to be able to integrate other therapies to be able to help your body recoup, produce apoptosis of the cancer cells, strengthen the immune system, detox the chemicals out of your body. Integrating cancer therapies is what I'm talking about with you. I am not here to stand in front of you and say, no, don't go to your oncologist. We need them with you. They're the only doctors who are licensed in this country, who are given the opportunity to help you according to the law, and that's part of the situation. You can choose what you want to do, okay? But you definitely should detox your body. You definitely should take out a lot of these chemicals, as they are still causing harm to all tissues in your body. Hopefully that makes sense. Rates of tumor cell reproduction have been shown to accelerate between treatments. Quote unquote, our results indicate that damaged responses in benign cells may directly contribute to enhanced tumor growth. The researchers said they confirmed their findings with breast and ovarian cancer tumors. So it's not just the prostate, which sounds like it can be any kind of cancer. So yes, this is scary. Yes, this is serious. This is life and death. This is not just, hey, let's read information and not pay attention to it. You're talking about not something that I just have a cold or a headache. This type of disease can take your life away or take your family member's life away. So, we're very serious about helping people here and helping you learn and understand. I really appreciate your time, taking the time and letting me into your home to listen to this information, as well as all the other videos on this website, or you can send these links out to other people for them to listen and learn. Our office is open for you to share with you on what we can do to help integrate other types of therapies to help your system get better, so you can do what you were supposed to be able to do in the first place and fight the cancer. Thank you for taking the time. Give us a call. We look forward to helping you.